Okay. So, I'm not going to look at the camera too much because the flash is on and it's a pet peeve, okay? But basically, I wanted to talk about the energy. And it is essentially exactly what I just described because it's the light. It's the light that you have been awaiting for such a long time, and it's finally coming in and you're like, oh, that's really warm and it's really bright. You essentially feel like you've been coming out of a cave. You feel like you've been coming out of a cave, and it's just this feeling of, wow, there was this was here the whole time. It's just this feeling of being in a bomb shelter, and you continuously get told, it's really dangerous outside. You don't want to do that. It's really dangerous outside. You're not going to be able to go and retrieve resources. You're not going to be able to go and meet new people and just go live your life and have fun because it's dangerous out there. Rapunzel energy. And whether or not you're a male or a female, it's just this energy of kind of chilling in this tower. And you're like waiting. You're just like waiting. Meanwhile, this is a really nice story. This is a beautiful story. It's really very much energy of fantasy. So you're chilling, and meanwhile, all of these people that are telling you these things are just coming in and out of your life as they please. But they're going outside, and they're outside in order to climb up to your castle. So the only reason that they're able to have access is because you think that they are all that there is in the world regarding relationships and regarding connection and regarding all of the love that you're able to receive out of your life. And you've had all this time of just sitting in this tower and just really trying so hard to keep your sanity. And you're finally coming to the conclusion that if people that are telling you these lies, confirmation, were to go through a quarter of the things that you went through in that castle, then they would not be able to be as creative, as independent, as beautiful, and inside and out, as flamboyant as you currently are. Because many people do go through things. That's the thing. Because a majority of the world goes through things and they use it as a definition for their personality. They use it as a definition for their future, for their love, for their career, for their capability. And when I say capability in any video, I'm always referring to what kind of feels like access, what kind of feels like commitment to yourself in a sense, because you're approaching this part of you, or I don't know why that came out, this part of you, okay, yeah, maybe that part of you that got traumatized or that got hurt by something, and you're approaching that and you're saying, man, I freaking still love you, dude. I don't care. I don't care what you go through. You're still beautiful. You still mean the world to me. You're still a part of me. And many people are not able to unlock that. Many people will never get to that heightened consciousness that you are approaching. And this is just what was on the bottom of the deck. Many people, let me word this right. And this is the difference. This is the difference. Okay, so many people are getting to the point in their life where they are simply tirelessly trudging and marching and looking and searching and traveling to find something that is within themselves. This is just the energy. This is just the energy. And I try to make this very clear in my videos because I am still learning tarot definition-wise. But the energy that I receive and retrieve from the cards that I pull, sometimes it goes beyond what the genuine definition is. And I think that that's actually, a really big part of tarot in itself, is just kind of being able to feel it out. Because I don't know why I feel the need to go on this rant. But you can be a tarot reader and go by the book and literally, you don't speak to anybody through their heart. You may speak logically to people, but you don't speak to their heart chakra genuinely. So I'm done now. But yes, I do feel that there's two people, and I've always told myself that can't be true. There's three people. There's three kinds of people, because there's people who don't do anything and are neutral, don't do good deeds, don't do bad deeds. There's people who do bad deeds and people who do just good deeds for a majority of the time. And that's not true. Because if you're neutral, you're committing negative deeds on yourself, because you're not going out into the world. You're not exploring. You're not approaching yourself with kindness. So it's essentially blasphemy within your own being. So yes, anyway, I do believe this, I don't know, this is crazy. But anyway, excuse me, I just saw a reading like this. I just saw a reading that was, so it's really nice to be in that energy. I will say that it's really refreshing, because I have been genuinely putting off tarot for a while because I didn't want to disrupt the energy or pull something that I would regret pulling. And my point here is that I do believe, I want to say this correctly, there are people who have been on this journey, and they're getting sick, but they don't acknowledge it. They're getting sick and they don't acknowledge it. And within that, they're looking to you to get this energy back, because as you can see, you are retrieving your energy. That is the definition of this card, however. And you are taking your energy back. You are seeing yourself. You are committing yourself to yourself. You are marinating within your own. So now people are sitting here and they're like wandering around, and they're looking around, and they're like looking under rocks and stuff, and they're like, I don't know, man, I can't find it anywhere. I was just able to attract everything I needed. I was just able to attract a variety of potential significant others. I was just able to attract a frequency of fame in itself. And now I'm losing it, and I can't find it anywhere. So they're looking to you to reimburse this energy that you have been taking back. And what they don't want to thoroughly acknowledge is that energy has derived from you. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's keep it flowing. So basically, I feel here, and I've been hearing this today, they made their choice. You made your choice. They made their choice. I continuously have heard that today. And upright, this symbolizes the ability to make many different choices. This symbolizes the chance to bring out parts of yourself that you could retrieve from different paths in your life. Almost. Okay, there it went. Okay, see, that was also significant because you have been spending all of this time trying to do these little things to receive exactly what was already within you. So now that you're at the point where it's like, you know what, dude, I don't even care when I get it. I feel like you're truly getting to that point. And if you're not there, you are going on to the cusp. You are approaching the cusp, okay? And that's exactly what I mean with the light that you have been coming into contact with, and you're like, whoa, dude. So, you're getting to this point within yourself where you're saying, whatever happens is truly fine because I trust myself, I am aware of my surroundings, I believe I am bound to go forward regardless of what I go through. So, now that you're getting to this point, it's rapidly coming in. Everything that is meant for you is rapidly now coming in. Because in the past you've said, I don't know if I can meet that frequency. I don't know if I can maintain that. I don't know if people can handle me. I don't know if people want to be in my life the way that I want to be in my life. So there's been, I will say that this has been a smidgen of self-sabotage, but now hear me out here before you click off, because I think that self-sabotage has been immensely encouraged. I think that your self-sabotage has been immensely encouraged because I think people didn't want you. As I was saying in the beginning, you're sitting in a tower and they're the only ones that have access to you because you are in their field of greed. You are in their field of greed. And they are taking away, okay, this goes both ways. They are not only taking away from you, but they are encouraging you to take away from yourself. And now you are coming out of this mindset that was strictly, okay, I cannot blow up, I cannot be myself, I cannot reach the highest frequency of love for myself because it will negatively affect people around me. I am going to tell you this right now. If love for yourself negatively affects anybody around you, you are around the wrong people. And you know that. You know that. And I know you know that. But I know it's hard to accept because I will say that when you grow up and perhaps you thought your parents, your siblings, your friends were your best friend, you thought that they were the best thing that could ever happen to you, especially when you were a kid. I'm getting that heavy. And they were slowly making you sick. They were slowly poisoning you. They were slowly lying to you. They were slowly lying to you and poisoning you until it got to the point where they were just doing it every second of the day. And within that, you decided and made the conscious decision to take up your own baggage. And along with that, take up everybody else's as well. You said, okay, if nobody is going to treat me right, I will teach the world how to treat me right. Like, I refuse to accept that there is anything less than the beauty and the the exceptional experience of life that I deserve, that my energy reflects. So I will take that. I will take that. I will hold that loss. I'll grip that loss, man, because I'll walk with it. I'll walk and I'll talk with it. That's the thing, because many people in your life only talk with it. They say, my job doesn't see me. My car's falling apart. My house is too much money. My bank account, there's not enough money in it. And within all of this, they're breaking themselves down. They're breaking themselves down because it's at the point where, as I said, you took on all that baggage and you ran with it and you talked with it and you walked with it. So now they're like, oh, dude, like she literally is exactly what she said she was about. And they're seeing that they don't have you to project all of that negativity onto anymore, because you got to the point where you said, this is not my baggage, I refuse it. I refuse it. So excuse me. So you're at the point where you're kind of letting go of this idea of yourself that you thought that you were. Because what you truly are is exactly the opposite of what everybody has convinced you of, because that last card represented the strictly logical state of mind. And you kind of like slowly, you started slipping out of that because everybody taught you that you were just vain. And they taught you that you were anal, and they taught you that you were OCD and just so unrealistic with your standards because you asked for reciprocation and they didn't want to give you that. So you decided, again, consciously, you decided to just pick yourself up and be the best version of yourself. Because regardless of everything that they told you, and regardless of the way they tried to hold you back and take your energy from you and kind of dilute your emotion, they wanted to take away from your inner self. And this is exactly what I'm saying. Because within taking, I'm getting 2 cards. Okay. Within taking away from your emotion, they took away from the people that would bring you up, from the people that directly correlated to your winnings, to your highest potential, to your greatest love. Because within retrieving and receiving everything that is meant for you within that wheel of fortune, because the wheel is finally turning onto you, it is finally becoming your turn. And aside from that, within retrieving it, you are taking away from the wheel being on them. And that is exactly what the issue is. That's it. It's that simple. It really is that simple, because it may not be personal, okay? It may not be personal. Maybe nobody hates you. Maybe nobody truthfully wants it out for specifically you. But they don't know that. I will say that they are confused. They don't understand that they don't hate you. But you have to, once again, make that conscious decision to say, I am going to move on. If you're not ready for forgiveness, I understand. Don't push that. But it gets to the point where you have to decide to keep going. And you have to decide to remove the people from your life that are not serving you. And not only that, remove the experiences from your life that do not serve you as well. Because you have done everything that you needed. You have gone on the journey. You have seen what there is to see. It is time for a new journey. It is time for a new variation of yourself. It is time, excuse me, it is time to slow down and see exactly who you have been the whole time and the balance within that. And there's something else within this. What am I sensing? What am I sensing? What else is within this? Okay, so it is time to see the work that you have put in. That's what it is. The work that you have put in on the journey that you have gone. Because when you slow down with that chariot and you say, you know what, I'm going to actually have a picnic. I'm going to slow down and I'm going to let things be as they will, and I'm going to sit on this grass and I'm going to eat a sandwich, okay? And I'm going to eat a sandwich. Because you're letting go of everything that doesn't serve you. You're letting go of everything, everyone, and every possibility that is not in correlation to loving your inner self and your highest being. Because without your highest being, you are going to revert into exactly what you don't want to be. And you are going to get sick. And maybe you are sick now, but you are purging. You're purging everything that you thought you were, everything that people told you that you were. You're purging the idea of a negative version of yourself that you were trying to live up to in order to meet others, and you are now taking back exactly what you know you are. So keep doing you. Keep being you. Keep reciprocating you. Keep feeding your own soul, because it only goes up when you're climbing up. It only goes up when you're walking up. It only goes forward when you keep moving. So remember that, remember who you are, and keep it cool, kind, and classy. Mwah.